Okay. Hello, teacher. We are going to talk about the test for Teacher Championship, and we are going to share with you the task 5, analyze the patterns and insights. Okay, the first question referring to this task is, did any teacher excel in certain skills or methods?
Okay. Hello, my name is Dalia Yosara Fajardo, and today I am going to tell you about skill and methods, communication, and explanation skills. Okay, in that skills, all teachers have a good rate. It say the teachers have a good communication with their students and they have a good pronunciation. The next skill is classroom management techniques. In this case, there are two teachers, Jerly and Oscar Atiortua, who have a good rate. It means they have a good classroom management techniques to interact with their students. However, there are two teachers, Maria del Pilar and Orlando Huertas, who don't interact with their students. They are in common, are strict, and don't allow their students speak in the classroom. So it doesn't understand the English language.
The third skill method is use of technology and teaching aids. Regarding this topic, the teachers who stood out were those who focused their teaching in innovating through activities. For example, the technology is a great ally because it allows to access to multiple tools like puzzles, crosswords, interactive quizzes, movies, music, etc. Because when a teacher focuses in making classes fun, she or he will always find an alternative to the traditional methods.
Okay, hello, my name is Jefferson Sterling. I talk about four skill as segments and assessments methods. Okay, each teacher has had their exceptional methods for developing these skills. Someone with better results than others. They use the surprise test, oral questions, and write test, and so on. Some teachers was more strict than others with this skill, but that not way want to say that all their methods was good for the students.
Hello, my name is Daniel Esteban Zapuy. I'm going to talk about engagement and motivate strategies. The teacher stood out in this method. They all had high rating. Only teacher Oscar Arteurtua obtained a lower grade than the other. The common goal is to motivate the students. The teacher had very similar approaches in terms of making the student understand the language at their strategy to motivate them. Their strategies were to encourage a student to learn this language through the celebration of English Day, possible points, interaction gains, and more others.
Okay, the second question was, were there commonalities or difference in their approaches?
Okay. The teachers, I consider the teachers have in common the discipline and they are very strict. So it allows the classes be very interactive and didactic. It allows the students develop the skills, English skill language, for like speaking, listening, writing, and writing. Difference some teachers, for instance, there are more interactive than others. And for instance, Oscar Atiortúa don't use doesn't use the technology. So it was a traditional teacher and they use a traditional method.
Was the use of technology and teaching aids. Okay, in respect to this item, the teachers were divided into groups. The teachers who introduced the interactive learning through games, flashcards, puzzles, different platforms on internet that made the learning process more fun than the teachers who continued with the traditional methods, like photocopies, books, and dictionary. Hence, these last teachers had a low rating because the creative and imagination do the classes more interesting and the learning become in a fun time.
Okay. And assignments and assessment methods, with respect to the answer, any young teacher OSET equals approach. Each one had their individual method for this skill. I only see similarity in the tradition of test.
The last question is, what can you learn from this comparison in terms of effective teaching and learning strategies?
I consider teachers in the future will be more interactive and didactic because it allows students develop their English skills language, like listening, reading, writing, and speaking. It's important the students speak English in the classroom because it allows them to pronunciation and to know new vocabulary and grammar.
In my case, I consider that this comparative activity taught me that every knowledge, whether it's good or bad, it's important for our learning process. We must always also learn from mistakes.
Okay, that instead of each method that have each teacher, there are always new things to learn.
Its method is lesson for our future teaching.
It is all for now. See you later. Bye bye.